it is very common to see that female superheroes are sexualized. So how did you address this issue with the directors? Because it is not. It's pleasantly surprised that it is not in Captain Marvel.
You know, it wasn't even something we had to have a conversation about because it wasn't like part of this at all. For my first conversation with Marvel, this was what the suit was. It wasn't really talked about in terms of being like sexualized or not sexualized, because I think that's even up for interpretation. Like maybe you find the suit attractive, like that's cool too. But it was more of functionality, which is like an important thing for this character because of what her abilities are and what she's trying to achieve, that this was what would be a functional suit for her, you know.
And when you took the role, were you afraid of being compared to Marvel's male superheroes?
No.
And Carol is the most powerful superhero in Marvel Universe, so how do you feel about it? Do you feel any responsibility about being the future leader of the Marvel Universe?
No, I don't feel any responsibility. I don't think it's helpful to think about it in terms of that. I just really like this character, and I wanted to like pour my heart into it and see how complex and how interesting I could make her, and that's kind of what I thought about.
Where are we going to see Carol after Endgame? Is she going to stay on Earth, or maybe...
I don't know. I mean, I legitimately do not know.
Could you define with 3 words what fans can expect from Endgame?
Endgame?
Yeah.
No, I can't say anything about that.
Okay. How did you prepare for these action scenes?
I had to train... I shouldn't say had. It was my choice. I chose to train for 9 months. And it was just like general strength and like cardio training for 6 months. And then 3 months before, I still kept that up, but then added in fight training. So I learned judo, boxing, learning how to punch and kick and do shoulder rolls and be on wires and fly.
And there's a point in the movie where the Skrulls are compared to refugees. So there's a lot of real life issues in the movie. So what do you think that is the most powerful message
in the film?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I feel like there's so many different threads in this film, and that's part of what excites me about it, is that if you want to just like go in and have a good time and enjoy this like space movie, then you can do that. But if you want to get into like what it means to be a human being, or the female experience, or like you're saying with the Skrull storyline, or female friendship, like there's so many other things to think about and talk about too if you want.